Yo, good day, gents and ladies. We are live from Mobile Tech Expo and we are having a blast. I mean, it has been nonstop. I think this has been the most busy Mobile Tech Expo. I mean, even pre COVID. I mean, 2018, I
Oh
don't think
yeah,
it was
definitely.
even this busy in 2018, 2019. It's
Nah, nah.
been fantastic. So, guys, we've been so busy, we haven't been able to break for very many live podcasts. So, Rod did one about 30 minutes ago. And of course, now we have Nick, Veccio, and Mr. Brian Finn,
Yep.
as they're from Duraslick.
Yep.
So, welcome. How's the show for you guys?
It's been great, man. Like you said, it's super busy. I mean, we made some good contacts. It's really been good.
That's good. So, I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with Duraslick, right? And you guys kind of have a twist on the ceramic story. So let's talk about the twist. What makes you guys different? Why people should come see you at the booth, and if they're not here, why they should even talk to Duraslick.
Well, definitely, we do have a bit of a twist on the ceramic coating. We're not only hydrophobic, but we're oleophobic too, which it will resist any kind of solvent-based products like sap, tar, any kind of oil that comes off the road. There's a lot of oil that comes off the road that really affects coatings in a
How
big way.
about bird poop?
Bird poop, no problems.
I mean, that one kills me. We're in our office in Boise. It's like those stupid magpies every year
Yeah.
seem to like be dive bombing my Z3, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah, we not only can resist bird stain, but we're actually testing for it. Our lab, we're real a data oriented company, so we test a lot of stuff, and we actually got synthetic birds poop, and we tested on our coatings like that. It's crazy.
Synthetic bird
It's
poop. That's
synthetic
funny,
bird
man.
poop.
It's like, how do you make synthetic bird poop? I'm like,
I don't know, but I was stoked that they got it because it's very hard to stick a panel out to have a bird poop on it. Amazingly enough.
oh man, it's just the imagery of that. All right, guys, let's mix these chemicals and make it like poop. So, I want to talk to Nick for a sec because prior to us getting online, I mean, you are very particular about your detail shop, right? You're very successful. You have a great shop, and you've been very particular about bringing on a coating.
I have. Duraslick and I go back to about 2018, 19. Josh came to me with the coating, asked me would I do some testing for it. And I did some testing, and I will say that oleophobic was the first coating that I used that had the oleophobics in it. And I was not used to using coating like that. And, it took a while. It took me putting it on the shelf several times, going back, asking Brian and the chemist, hey, this is what's happening to me. And I'm like most other people, okay? I will try something. I will give it a bunch of chances, but if I don't understand it or if it's fighting me, I'm putting it down. And I put it down because they're grabbing it. Not knowing, no, properly how to install the coating. Okay, key is once Brian showed me how to properly install the coating, night and day.
I
Not
think
fighting
that's
it.
an important thing because I think a lot of times detailers and business owners, they've done something or they've used a product for so long, they get something new and their expectation is
It's going to
X,
work just like this.
Yeah.
did.
right? And it
Yes.
really needs to be Z
Yeah.
because they haven't learned the way to install or the capabilities of the product. That's a huge obstacle, I think, for a lot of people of expanding not only their mind but their business.
Yeah, I like it because when you install our coating, you're seeing something different. If you just saw the same coating the whole time, it laid down exactly like any other coating did, then there would be no need to change to us, right?
Right.
So they're seeing something different, they're getting a different effect, and I think that's great because it opens people's minds. But yeah, you're right. As detailers, we are setting our ways, right?
Setting our ways.
Like
We
we're
always
not
are.
We don't want to change. Here I have my system. I don't want to throw a wrench in it. Whatever. But when you do open up your mind and let something else in, you get great results.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting that we talk about being stuck in that mindset, right? Because we had a lady that literally we've seen her 3 years in a row, and she asked the very same questions every year, right? And finally this year, she's going to execute on that. And I think a lot of times we're very resistant to change when it could be the exact key that you need to unlock a lot of opportunity for you.
Yes.
So let's talk about, one of the things prior to us getting online that you were on the air is you were talking about how most ceramic coatings are hydrophobic. They're not oil phobic.
Yeah.
And so what is the difference between those?
It's basically that, this is a simple way to look at it. Like if you put IPA on most coatings, it flattens out and it takes away the hydrophobic effect immediately, right?
Right.
Where our extreme coating, will beat off IPA. So it will never flatten out and it won't affect the hydrophobic effect at all. So that's where oleophobics come into play. Stuff like tar, sap, oil-based products, they affect that hydrophobic layer really, that it's detrimental to them. So that's why we're able to get that stuff off and not affect that hydrophobic effect.
I think one of the challenges that do you see your coating being more appropriate in certain areas of the country? And the reason why I'm asking that question is because in Idaho, they have this horrible thing called chip seal.
Okay.
Right? And so they come down, they lay down a layer of oil, and then the next day they bring a layer of gravel, and then they come back to oil again, and then they have the cars run over it the time.
So that's getting flung up onto your car if you're behind the guy, right? So yes, it would help protect in that type of situation.
Yeah, I need that.
Well, and I would tell him, Ryan, too, specifically for me, you have the chip seal, we have the mag chloride. Just
Same thing.
I mean, slam it on the road, gums up the coating. Most people are not going to rinse the car after the storm. If they would just rinse mag, the gum, the muck, the grime that's on the car, their coatings will be fine. We get a lot of them where they're just gummed up. You completely have to reset the coating. So for me, the chemical protection is very, very important. Now, if it's a car that's going to be driven on a nice day, maybe see occasional rain and stuff like that, then I'll use our 1500 Duraslick because it doesn't need the chemical protection that Extreme is giving. But if I know it's a daily driver, this woman, male, is going to use it, mountains, skiing, this and that, it has to have it. Otherwise, I'm just wasting my time putting the coating on there.
Yeah.
I've used numerous coatings. Some have worked really good. Some have, not hit the mark. I was looking for a company when Josh approached me that was listening to me, my needs. Okay, it doesn't help my needs right now. Don't help somebody in California.
Yeah.
But I truly feel Josh and Brian and Kim, Steve, they're answering those questions that we're needing, that I'm giving. They're listening to that feedback, and they're getting results with it. Obviously, the 2 new products that will be coming out soon with them. I mean, that's what got me. 3 years working and feedback, and then kind of see what I've been giving them actually come in a bottle now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm very excited about.
Yeah, we definitely take a lot of input and try to turn it into results. You can't take everything and make it viable, but anything that the installers say, we take to heart and we actually try to do something about it. So, and we gear ourselves to helping installers a lot. Like that's That's our main focus, is to help these installers grow their business, get as many leads as we can for them, and just try to help the installers. Even our marketing department, we market it for them, we make videos for them, like everything we can do for the installer is what we pride ourselves on.
So what is the process? If I'm a detail business owner, how do I become a recognized installer for Duraslick?
Well, you can come to booth 819 here at MTE and talk to us, and then we have scheduled events that we're doing, certification events across the country, and you register for one of those, come through to the certification event, then you'll be listed on our website, on our map.
Oh, that's
right?
nice.
Yeah, you get access to our detailer portal that has information that you need, any kind of technical information, and then it has marketing stuff, our warranty information, our coding reports to Carfax, so you can report.
That's
you can do the
awesome.
Carfax reporting from there too. So, but yeah, definitely just coming to a course and being part of it and showing your skills that you can do the correction part correctly and lay down the coding right. Yeah.
So do you find that detailers struggle more with the correction part or the installation part, right? Because I think a lot of times people oversimplify the entire process.
Yes.
I think when the hardest part is correcting the car, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. It takes the most time. Nick will tell you it's the most time consuming part of it, right? I think guys are intimidated by the coding part because we're not used to it as detailers. So once they see how easy it really is to do it, I mean, it's
fear factor.
Yeah, the fear factor leaves.
And I think that's a big thing. It's a fear factor,
It
right?
is.
Because Rod and I have been able to go to a lot of trainings with other coatings and stuff. And it's interesting because you always have this timidity. That first time you're touching, it's like,
I don't
"Dude,
know.
why am I afraid? I got somebody here that's
Yeah.
going to help me.
Yeah.
So why am I afraid?"
You know what? Sorry, Nick. I'll lay it on, right? And I'll stand there and talk to him, and I'll just be talking, and the whole time it's just sitting there, and I'll just let it sit there. And then the guys that have done coatings are like reaching for the towel, you know what I mean? And I'm like,
we love you, Brian.
I'm like, don't worry about it. Worst case scenario, we polish this off and we start over again. No big deal, right? And I'll wipe it off. They'll come off, and everybody, like the whole atmosphere just changes after that. And then they're ready to go.
That says a lot, not only about you as a trainer, but also the product.
Yeah.
I mean, and really, if I'm a business owner, I'm looking for that combination, right, of somebody that's going to be behind me, that's going to warranty, they're going to train me, they're going to give me videos. You have a marketing department,
Yep.
and that's huge. I mean, there's not a lot of other coating companies that are doing that type of service for their installers, and that's huge. So you guys, if you're at Mobile Tech Expo, you got to come see Brian and of course my good friend Nick. The guy's also an amazing dad. He's got 4 daughters. I mean, God's
That's
got to trust you a lot to give you 4 daughters, but I have 2, and I'm like, oh, that's good. So yeah, we're having a fantastic time. So come by Mobile Tech Expo. Of course, come see me and Rod at RotoFest booth. But you got to see Nick and Brian. They have an amazing product, and they're gonna hook you up. So,
Yeah, definitely come by.
Yeah.
Any last words or?
No, thank you for having us. Always a pleasure to come see you guys. Both of you, Rod. Love it every time. So
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
great. So guys, if you didn't get the Mobile Tech Expo, you got to put it in your 2024 calendar. I can't even believe we're saying 2024.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's 2023, dude. So put it on your calendar. If you have questions, reach out to Rod and I, or reach out to go to the Duraslick website
Yep.
and get connected. There's a lot of information there, and we'll check you guys probably later today or tomorrow right here live from Mobile Tech Expo. See ya.
See ya.
All right, where's the end broadcast?